Hello everybody, this is Valencia and welcome to my channel Balloons in Business, where I show you the business of balloon and event decor. Today I'm going to show you how I made these flat face marquee numbers. So if you want to see how I made them, just stay tuned. So I started off with a 4x4 half an inch plywood board that I got from Home Depot. I had an employee cut it for me, so I had two 2x4 pieces of plywood board, and that was going to be the general dimensions of my marquee number. Now, as you see, I am outlining the number, and I'm kind of freelancing it. I'm using a ruler, a bracket, and a pencil to try to freelance my numbers. And I'm going to be making the number 8 and the number 5. So you will see me going in between making both numbers throughout this video. Now, if you didn't want to freelance it like I'm doing, you can buy one of those templates that you would get for the mosaic balloon numbers and use that to outline the number onto the plywood board. So now I'm cutting out the number using a jigsaw. I'm using Ryobi brand, and the blade I'm using is a wood blade fine cut. So the smaller the ridges on the blade, the finer the cut. So that's the blade that I'm using. You want to make sure you use protective eyewear, a mask. I like to use earplugs too because that jigsaw can get pretty loud. And also you see me putting a brick on the number to keep it steady. I would suggest using clamps instead that would clamp the plywood board to the table. So now I'm using a spade bit, 3/4 inch, and I'm drilling a hole in the middle of that 8 so that I can cut that portion of the number out. And I got those spade bits from Walmart. It is Hex brand. So now that I got the numbers cut out, I'm going to be measuring where I'm going to be drilling the holes in the numbers. And this is where I'm going to be putting the lights through. So I'm using my spade bit again, 3/4 inches, and I'm going to be drilling holes into the number. And you want to make sure that you drill clean holes into the number. That way you can put your lights through those holes. So now I'm sanding the wood. I'm sanding the edges, and I'm going to be sanding over the holes, specifically in the back, so I can smooth out where I drilled in the holes at. So in order for the number to stand up, I'm going to be attaching a bracket to the back of it. So first I'm going to be gluing a piece of wood to the number. And I got this wood from Home Depot. I think it comes in increments of 8 or 10 feet. And you can have them cut it to the length that you want it to be. And I'm using some Gorilla Glue to attach the wood. Now you can use wood glue if you want, but I like to use Gorilla Glue because it's a multi-purpose glue. And so I already have it, in my storage, so I use it. So you're going to let that dry for about 12 hours, and you want to make sure you put a brick or something on it to apply pressure. And then you're going to drill a bracket into that piece of wood. And I got these brackets from Walmart. And the drills, I believe, are number 10's 1-inch drills. And you're just going to drill it in at least 2 points, the top and the bottom. And now I'm painting my number. I'm painting it in eggshell white with exterior paint. So this will be able to withstand, outside weather, moisture, rain, all of that stuff. And I prefer using regular paint over the spray paint because I feel like it takes so many more coats to cover the number when you spray paint it. This only took me a couple coats when I used regular paint. So I got these light bulbs from Walmart, and you can detach the light bulb cover from the socket, and you're going to need to be able to do this in order to put the lights on this number. So you're going to stick the socket through one end of the hole and then attach the light bulb cover on the other end. And you're just going to go up the number, across and down. Okay, you don't want to go back and forth and zigzag throughout the number because these lights are connected to a cord and you don't want the cord to get all tangled. So you want to just go up the number, across and down. One thing I forgot to mention is that when I was measuring where to put my holes on the number, I did first measure the distance between the light bulbs on the cord. So I got that measurement first, and then I used that to measure where I'm putting the holes on the number. That way I know that it's the same distance as the light bulbs on the cord. Now I'm just adjusting the lights to make sure that they're all secure inside of the holes and not leaning out. So here's the finished product. I used the same cord of lights that I attached to the 8 to attach to the 1 as well. I just continued on attaching the lights just like I did to the number 8. And when I was done, I took the excess cord and I got some duct tape and taped it to the back of the 1 so that those cords won't be hanging. Okay. Now when I did attach at the 1, I started from the bottom and went to the top, just like I did with the number 8. So, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, go ahead on and like it. And please subscribe for notifications on future videos on event and balloon decor. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.